Good morning. I'm Meteorologist Chita Craft. It's 8:02 and we're going to go over this enhanced risk for severe weather now. So if you watched maybe our broadcast earlier this morning, you may have seen that our entire area was under the color yellow. So that was meaning that we were under a risk level of a 2 across the area. And just after 7 o'clock, the Storm Prediction Center did enhance that risk, notice to a threat level of a 3. That's the orange that you see. Not only is that in effect basically areas east of 45, but this also continues through Louisiana and into portions of Alabama, Georgia, and the Florida Panhandle. So a large area here is under an enhanced risk for severe weather. When we're talking severe weather, that's damaging winds, hail, and the potential for tornadoes. So zooming in here locally, we are expecting the best potential of this between 2 p.m. to 7 o'clock. That is right before and during the national championship game. So it is extremely important today that you have a way to get active weather alerts. Those could potentially be weather warnings, and just make sure to put your notifications on if you already have our KHOU 11 app downloaded, and that way anything that comes across the board, you'll get that right to your phone. But again, everyone is under a level 2, but it's areas east of 45 now, also including Walker, Montgomery, Harris County, right through Galveston County, Chambers, Liberty County, that are now under that enhanced risk, that threat level of a 3. So we really need to keep our guard up this afternoon for the threat for these severe thunderstorms. Now, right now, live look outside, it's already raining. You're already going to have to deal with those windshield wipers, needing your umbrella, the rain gear. It's not cold, 60 degrees, but it feels cool, and that's just thanks to rain-cooled air. This is the cold front that is disrupting our weather for the afternoon. It is this cold front that's going to track from west to east and enhance the risk for severe weather. Now, this area of low pressure, do you see the snow in Kansas? That's going to actually continue to slide eastward. This is going to be a really big snowmaker for the mid part of the work week once it gets into the northeast portion of the country. Back to our weather here locally. All right, right now it is raining, and I want to say area wide, there are some areas that are missing some of this rain. So areas north and south of us, but notice kind of the showers that are moving in west to east. I'm going to zoom in on a few little pockets here where I'm starting to see some moderate downpours. That's right along 290, Jersey Village. Anybody watching right now in Cypress or Jersey Village, you had a few moderate downpours. Highland Heights, kind of North Houston. Now, west side from Katy to Brookshire, Weston Lakes, you're picking up not only some moderate rain indicated by the orange, look at that little bit of red starting to pop up on our radar. This will become more area wide as we get closer to lunchtime. So right now it's kind of like, okay, we're ramping things up where more area wide rain is expected just after lunchtime. Notice how when you start to look back west, so from Hillcrest closer in to portions of San Antonio and towards Austin right along I-35, those thunderstorms are growing. Not only are we tracking rain, we're actually all under an active wind advisory. This began at 6 a.m. this morning. It continues through 6 o'clock this evening. We'll get all of the states under a wind advisory. Millions of people today dealing with some strong winds. Here locally, again, that goes from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. The red is indicating a low water advisory. You can see for the Bay and for some of our coastal counties. But that wind is going to be an issue all throughout the day. We're also dealing with some saturated ground. So could we see some trees or maybe some down power lines, potentially power outages? That's all really a concern. Now, once we ramp up some of the thunderstorms with the actual cold front, remember the cold front is still in central Texas. We still have several hours to track that here locally. That's when the threat for severe thunderstorms begin. So starting this morning through lunchtime, I would say what we're seeing right now is what we're expecting through noon today. Scattered showers and isolated thunderstorm possible. Winds will be strong throughout the day. Remember, sustained winds around 20 to maybe even 30 miles per hour. Gusts today around 40 to even 45. So stopping our future track with our winds today at 4, notice how we are looking at 30 to 40 miles per hour. And again, fairly area wide. So we're all dealing with basically similar conditions here. As far as that actual cold front, that's what's going to produce the strongest, potentially most severe thunderstorms. So that first round of thunderstorms moves through, I think, right around lunchtime, give or take. So I would say 10 a.m. through about 2 o'clock, getting this to 2:30. This is when our squall line develops. This is for our western counties. Now, I'm stopping this around 6 o'clock. That squall line is now just to our east. So this front producing a line of thunderstorms, which we call a squall line, is going to move through almost during a 2-hour window. I mean, I want to say between about 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. is when we will see the best chance for these strong to severe thunderstorms capable of producing hail, damaging winds, and even an isolated tornado or two. After today, the weather is out of here. I mean, really, overnight, we'll still see a few showers, but then basically tomorrow morning when you wake up, it will be chilly. It'll still be breezy, but it's going to be sunny almost for the rest of the week. Now, I know the future track went through pretty fast, so I'm going to dial this back and show you when I think that squall line, that cold front, will be right in the heart of Harris County. Again, potentially right as people are walking into NRG. I'm going to stop it right about here, 5 o'clock. So notice how, and that's the luxury of when we go live on a stream compared to when we're on TV. But 5 o'clock, this is when I think that squall line, the line of thunderstorms, this will be our best chance to see severe weather right potentially through Harris County. Notice how it's starting to push east of Montgomery, but this is something we're going to have to watch really closely. Make sure you have a way to get active weather alerts. We're going to keep you posted, of course, on TV and right here at khou.com. We'll see you soon.